Hey, I get it. There's a lot of April foolery going around. But you know what's not a joke? This month's releases. April is crazy stacked, and we once again have a PlayStation exclusive release. Don't believe me? Here it is. Formerly known as Project Eve, Stellar Blade puts you in the high heeled boots of, you guessed it, Eve. The story has you taking back control of your home planet Earth in a sci fi post apocalyptic setting from alien invaders. The gameplay looks pretty slick, kinda reminds me of Nier Automata with Sekiro's deflections. Now, what will you be doing in this game, apart from looking fly as hell? Well, beating the life out of alien mobs and bosses for starters, but also taking on side quests, making decisions that will alter the story, and obviously powering up your character while doing it. The world is semi open and you'll have a dedicated hub to function out of. And like I said, Stellar Blade is releasing exclusively on the PlayStation 5. Sea of Thieves is coming to the PlayStation 5 and it's about time. If you don't already know, it's a live service multiplayer game where you can roam the open seas with up to 3 other pirates, or even solo if you like. If you're playing with friends, you can each take up a job. One can be a navigator, the other can handle the cannons, and so on. The world that you'll be playing in is a shared world, so you can expect to run into sea monsters as well as other teams, or should I say, a whole sea of thieves. Sea of Thieves is an expansive world and you could sink, pun intended, a lot of time into it, given that the live service keeps it fresh with new content and modes to play. Tennis fans are gonna love this one, as this marks the return of the Top Spin franchise after over a decade. In this new entry, you get to play in the shoes of over 24 tennis pros, including Roger Federer, Andre Agassi, and Serena Williams, to name a few. Now, a good sports sim needs a bunch of interesting modes to keep the players engaged, and this game gives you just that. Apart from local single player and versus play, you have Career Grand Slam, which is this game's version of a career mode. Online play against other players with cross-platform support is also being offered here. And if you need practice before stepping online, get some training in with John McEnroe. House Flipper 2, baby! It's House Flipper with quality of life changes and new mechanics to make this building sim even more fun. Haven't heard of this game yet? Bro, let me tell you how relaxing it is. You don't just renovate houses in House Flipper 2. You can start from scratch and make your dream home in the new sandbox mode. The sheer amount of customization options is what gives this sim a lot of depth and allows you to run wild with your creativity. Another awesome game coming to the PlayStation platform, Grounded is a survival game through and through. You, the player, are shrunk to the size of about an ant, so the backyard is basically a whole new world. Like with most survival games, you'll be collecting resources to build a base and weapons to protect yourself with. Why do you need weapons, you ask? Because you'll be fighting giant bugs, spiders, and of course, starvation. Don't worry. You can craft contraptions and the weapon variety is pretty neat, from spears, swords, axes, katanas, bows, hammers, daggers, and even staves. The game also has a stamina bar, so managing stamina in combat adds to the tension, in case the idea of being chased by giant spiders isn't stressful enough. Sandland is an action RPG based on the Sandland manga created by the late Akira Toriyama, creator of the Dragon Ball universe. He has supervised development on this game and has stated that the players won't have trouble understanding the story, even if they aren't familiar with the manga. Anywho, you play as Beelzebub, the protagonist who is accompanied by his mates Thief, Rao, and Anne, who assist him throughout the journey through the sands and even in combat. The main purpose of this journey is to locate a legendary spring, to maybe have legendary showers? I don't know, bro. I didn't write the story. Lately, I've enjoyed a fair share of Metroidvanias, with Blasphemous 2 and Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown being the most recent ones. So what does Tales of Kenzera, Zao, have to offer? For starters, the story. Zhao is a shaman looking to capture the spirits of 3 monsters to offer to the god of death. Not just for fun, he's doing it to revive his father. But how? What can Zhao even do? He's a shaman, you might ask. My man Zhao is fast. He can double jump, wall jump, dash through the air, and wields two really cool weapons. One being the Sun Mask for up close melee damage, and two being the Moon Mask for ranged combat. These two have their separate progression paths. And you wanna know what the progression is like in this game? Well, it's quite simple. You get Ulogi from defeating your enemies and use that currency to purchase new skills for Zhao. But that's not all. Here's what else is releasing on the PlayStation platform this April. So, what do you think? Which one of these games are you most excited to play? Let us know in the comments. Do drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell just for fun. I'm gonna peace out. Bye.
PlayStation